First of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Abdulrazak Ahmed. I'm studying business computing at Leeds Metropolitan University. This year I'm doing my work placement, meaning students go to a company to gain experience before graduating. Personally, I wasn't too keen with the prospect of a 9-to-5 job in the UK, and I always wanted to travel and work abroad, especially in East Africa. After speaking to my university, I found out I had the greatest opportunity to fulfill my dreams of working abroad while getting my university qualifications. So a couple of months later, I packed up my bags to Djibouti. The Republic of Djibouti is a country in Eastern Africa. Djibouti is bordered by Eritrea in the north, Ethiopia in the west and south, and Somalia in the southeast. On the other side of the Red Sea, across the Gulf of Aden, from the coast of Djibouti is Yemen and the Arabian Peninsula. Djibouti is at the crossroad of the world, controlling access to the Red Sea and the busiest shipping route. The country is of major strategic importance, a fact that has ensured a steady flow of foreign assistance and investments. Djibouti City is the capital of the country, a cosmopolitan city where you can meet people from different nationalities, cultures, and from all walks of life. Djibouti's peaceful existence through strict neutrality in regional affairs and a balance between the two main ethnic groups is credited for the country's stability. Dalo Airlines flies from London to Djibouti is the country's most reliable and economical route. These flights take off from Gatwick Airport twice a week and go straight to Djibouti after a 1-hour stopover at Paris. Upon arrival at Djibouti, you will be taken to the arrival lounge where you will go through usual screening and check-in procedures as any international airports. Accommodation in Djibouti is relatively cheap. Prices vary, but you can find whatever suits your needs, from a 1-bed apartment in city center with all mod cons to a shared 3-4 bed house in an affluent district of the city, or even beachside apartments full of modern features and amenities. After finding a place of residence, the next important step is setting up a bank account. The banking sector consists of several international banks from the Middle East, France, as well as Djiboutian, Malaysian and Swiss banks. Djibouti has one of the most liberal economic regimes in Africa, thus making Djibouti a regional hub for trade and commerce. It also means that banks are extremely competitive and have adopted the latest technology to provide smart services to the customer. In my case, it was easy setting up a bank account. The only documents required were my passport and proof of income. Djibouti's struggle for independence was long and full of obstacles. In 1949, the first anti-colonial demonstration was held in the territory. Hostility to French rule flared up again after a referendum in 1957, which saw Ali Arif elected, and followed by the unrest and the expulsion of some of the Somali population. At the beginning of the 1970s, the situation shifted significantly. Hassan Guled, head of the Somali African Popular Union, joined with the Afar League for the Future and for Order, headed by Ahmed Dini, to become the African People League for Independence. This was the first inter-ethnic party in the colony. Riots followed the election and the United Nations urged France to grant the territory independence. The French, however, stood firm in their refusal to do so and in maintaining Ali Arif in power. The 1970, a period of turbulence in what was still a French colony, culminated in the resignation of Ali Arif in 1976, followed by the return of many who had been expelled and the revision of the electoral register. In the election held in 1977, Hassan Guled and his party easily won, and a new government was formed. This new government adopted an austerity budget and undertook extensive reorganization. For the first time, the development of the northern Afar region became a priority. At the time, the government sustained itself and its programs because of continued heavy support from France, which still has a significant influence in the country. The American presence in the country has been noticeable, to say the least. The combined Joint Task Force Horn of Africa based in Kamle-Monnier provides civic action programs which include medical care, school and medical clinic construction, and water development projects. The military base is the only one of its kind in Africa and has become one of the main employers in Djibouti. The country's neutral stance has guaranteed peace and security in a volatile region and has led to several mega investments from the Middle East. Most noticeably, the development project for the port of Djibouti, costing in excess of $600 million. DP World secured a complete management contract for Djibouti Port in June 2000, and on the success of this, Djibouti Airport was included in the concession in July 2001. Djibouti Free Zone is managed by JAPSA, one of the most successful free zones in the world, today with over 5,000 companies. Since DP World commenced operational management, Djibouti's port container productivity has doubled to 28 moves per hour, the best performance in Africa.